Chapter 1. Starting to Speak Real English. Speaking real English begins with understanding that it is not just about memorizing words or grammar rules, but about communicating naturally and clearly in everyday situations. Many learners feel nervous or afraid to speak English because they worry about making mistakes. This is normal, but fear should not stop you from trying. The first step is to believe that you can speak real English. Confidence is more important than perfection. When you believe in yourself, you are ready to take small steps every day. Start with basics. Learning the most common words and phrases used in daily conversations is very helpful. Words like hello, thank you, how are you, or I want this are used every day and form the foundation for real communication. Pronunciation is very important, even at the beginning. Practice saying words clearly and slowly. Listening carefully to native speakers, songs, videos, or podcasts helps your ears get used to the natural sounds of English. Repeat what you hear, imitating the pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Reading aloud is also very useful. Begin with simple stories, dialogues, or easy articles. Read slowly and carefully. Focus on punctuation, pauses, and stressing important words. Reading aloud trains your mouth and mind to work together and builds fluency. Writing simple sentences supports speaking as well. Start by writing about your day, your thoughts, or short experiences. Then, try reading your writing aloud. This helps organize ideas and improves confidence in expressing yourself. Vocabulary must grow every day. Learn a few new words or phrases and use them immediately in sentences. Practice these words in speaking and writing to make them part of your active language. Grammar is important, but do not focus too much on perfection at first. Use simple sentences correctly. Clear communication is more important than complicated sentences with errors. Speaking with others is very helpful. Find a friend, teacher, or partner to practice short conversations. Talk about simple topics like your family, hobbies, or school. If a partner is not available, speak alone in front of a mirror. Observe your facial expressions, gestures, and tone. This helps make your speech more natural. Recording yourself is another effective method. Listen to recordings of your own voice. Identify mistakes in pronunciation, grammar, or sentence flow, and speak again. This improves both fluency and confidence. Thinking in English is a crucial skill. Beginners often translate from their native language, which slows down speech. Try to form thoughts directly in English. This allows you to speak faster, naturally, and without hesitation. Daily habits are very important. Even 10 or 15 minutes of focused practice every day improves fluency more than occasional long sessions. Consistency is the key to success. Positive thinking also plays a major role. Encourage yourself every day with phrases like, I can speak English clearly, or I am learning every day. Positive thoughts reduce, and fear and increase motivation. Mistakes are part of the learning journey. Every mistake teaches something new. Do not fear mistakes. Use them as lessons to improve your speaking skills. Setting small daily goals is helpful. For example, aim to use 5 new words, complete a short conversation, or read a paragraph aloud. Achieving these goals gives confidence and energy to continue practicing. Combining all skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, makes your English stronger and more natural. Listen and repeat, read aloud, write simple sentences, and speak daily. Slowly, your vocabulary grows, sentences become longer, and your speech becomes clearer. Confidence builds with every small success. Celebrate each achievement, no matter how small, because every step forward proves your ability. Self-reflection is also important. After each practice session, think about what went well, what needs improvement, and what strategies worked best. Adjust your practice to focus on weaker areas. Patience is essential. Improvement comes slowly, and regular practice is more effective than short bursts of effort. Step by step, learners move from simple words and phrases to full sentences and natural communication. By practicing daily, learning from mistakes, using new words, thinking in English, and speaking with courage, learners start to speak real English. Real English is not about perfection. It is about expressing ideas clearly, naturally, and confidently. Every effort counts, and every small success builds the foundation for more fluent and confident communication. From short sentences to longer conversations, learners gradually develop the skills needed to interact comfortably in English in everyday life. Chapter 2. Practicing Real English. Every day, after starting to speak real English, the next step is consistent practice and building daily habits that improve fluency and confidence. Daily practice is the most important factor in learning English. Even 10 to 20 minutes every day is better than long practice sessions done rarely. Begin by listening to English every day. Listen to simple songs, short podcasts, conversations, or videos. Focus on how words sound, how sentences flow, and how native speakers pause and stress words. Repeat what you hear slowly and clearly. Repetition strengthens memory, pronunciation, and confidence. Reading aloud is another effective method. Choose short stories, dialogues, or articles and read them slowly and carefully. Pay attention to punctuation, intonation, and pauses. Reading aloud trains your mouth and brain to work together and improves fluency over time. Writing is also very helpful. Write short sentences about your day, your thoughts, or experiences. Then read your sentences aloud. Writing organizes ideas and improves your ability to speak clearly. Vocabulary expansion is important at this stage. Learn a few new words each day and use them immediately in sentences. Try to include these words in conversations and writing to make them part of your active language. Grammar is necessary. but beginners and intermediate learners should focus on simple rules first. Correctly using simple sentences is better than speaking complex sentences with mistakes. Speaking with others is very effective. Practice conversations with a friend, teacher, or language partner. Start with simple topics like hobbies, family, school, or food. As confidence grows, try longer conversations and new subjects. If no partner is available, speak in front of a mirror. Observe your facial expressions, gestures, and tone. This makes speech more natural. Recording your voice is another powerful tool. Listen to your recordings. Identify mistakes in pronunciation, grammar, or sentence structure, and speak again. This helps improve fluency, accuracy, and confidence. Thinking in English is very important. Avoid translating from your native language. Form thoughts directly in English. This reduces hesitation and helps you speak naturally. Role-playing exercises are also helpful. Pretend you are at a restaurant, in a shop, attending an interview, or giving a presentation. These exercises prepare you for real-life situations and reduce fear when speaking in public. Storytelling is a key technique. Tell short stories about your day, experiences, or imaginary events. Focus on using clear sentences, correct pronunciation, and natural pauses. Storytelling improves expression, vocabulary, and confidence. Positive thinking continues to support growth. Encourage yourself daily with phrases like, "I am improving my English," or "I can speak clearly." Positive thoughts reduce fear, increase motivation, and make learning enjoyable. Mistakes are part of the process. Every error teaches you something new. Do not fear mistakes. See them as lessons that help you speak better. Goal setting is also very helpful. Set small daily goals, such as learning 5 new words, writing a paragraph, or completing a short conversation. Achieving these goals builds confidence and motivation to continue. Combining all skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, creates stronger English ability. Practice each skill daily, and gradually, simple words and sentences turn into longer, fluent speech. Converses. Celebrate achievements, no matter how small, because every step forward proves your ability and encourages further learning. Self-reflection is important. After each practice session, think about what worked well and what needs improvement. Adjust your practice to focus on weaker areas and continue progressing. Patience is essential. Improvement comes gradually, and consistent effort is more effective than occasional long sessions. Step by step, learners move from basic vocabulary and short sentences to clear, confident communication. Time management helps maintain focus and consistency. Organize your day to include listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who encourage learning and provide guidance. Tracking progress helps motivation. Write down new words, sentences spoken, or conversations completed. Seeing improvement keeps you motivated to practice. By combining these daily techniques, listening, repeating, reading aloud, writing, speaking, role-playing, storytelling, and positive self-talk, learners steadily improve their English. From short phrases and sentences, learners develop longer, more fluent, and natural speech. Daily practice, persistence, and positive thinking create strong habits, transforming hesitant beginners into confident speakers of real English. Chapter 3. Mastering Real English in Everyday Life. After consistent practice and daily improvement, the next step is to use advanced strategies to speak real English confidently and naturally in all situations. At this stage, learners focus on applying all their skills. Listening, I bury. Speaking, reading, writing, vocabulary, and grammar together to communicate effectively. Speaking confidently comes with real-life experience. So, use English as much as possible. Talk to friends, classmates, teachers, or family members in English. Even short conversations help you practice vocabulary, sentence structures, and pronunciation. Role-playing exercises are very useful. Pretend to be in a restaurant, shop, office, or classroom situation. Practicing these scenarios prepares you for real experiences and reduces fear. When speaking in public, storytelling becomes more advanced. Tell longer stories about your day, experiences, or imaginary events. Use new words, correct sentences, and natural pauses. Storytelling improves fluency, expression, and the ability to share ideas clearly. Listening continues to play a major role. Listen to English podcasts, videos, news, or conversations. Focus on pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Repeat what you hear and imitate native speakers to improve your natural speech patterns. Thinking in English becomes automatic at this stage. Stop translating from your native language. Form your ideas directly in English. This makes speech faster, smoother, and more confident. Expanding vocabulary remains essential. Learn new words, phrases, and expressions daily, and use them immediately in conversations or writing. The more you use new words, the easier it is to remember them and speak naturally. Fulber. Grammar is still important, but focus on using correct sentences in practice rather than memorizing all rules. Clear communication is the priority. Speaking with others is very effective at this stage. And I practice discussing new topics, answering questions, and expressing opinions in English. Feedback from teachers, friends, or language partners helps you notice mistakes and improve faster. Recording your voice continues to be a powerful tool. Now, listen to recordings, correct mistakes in pronunciation, grammar, or word choice, and speak again. This strengthens both accuracy and fluency. Observing fluent speakers also helps. Watch how native speakers talk, their expressions, gestures, and sentence flow. Imitate their speech patterns to make your own speaking sound natural. Visualization is another helpful strategy. Imagine yourself speaking English confidently in different situations, completing conversations, or giving a short presentation. Visualization prepares your mind and reduces nervousness when speaking in real life. Positive self-talk continues to support improvement. Remind yourself every day that you are learning, improving, and capable of speaking clearly. Celebrate small achievements, such as using a new word correctly, completing a conversation, or telling a story fluently. Mistakes are normal, but they are also opportunities to learn. Persistence is essential. Improvement takes time, and consistent daily effort produces results. Time management helps maintain focus. Organize your day to practice listening, speaking, reading, and writing in a balanced way. Combining all skills strengthens overall English ability and confidence. Self-reflection is very useful. After each practice session, think about what went well and what can be improved. Adjust your learning strategy to focus on areas that need more attention. Public speaking is a helpful exercise. Start with small groups and gradually speak to larger audiences. Presenting ideas in English improves clarity, fluency, and confidence. Teaching or helping others to learn English also reinforces your own skills. Motivation grows by tracking progress. Write down new words, phrases, sentences spoken, or conversations completed. Seeing improvement encourages you to keep practicing. Using all techniques, daily speaking, listening, reading aloud, writing, role-playing, storytelling, visualization, and positive thinking, creates strong habits of real English communication. Gradually, learners move from short phrases and sentences to longer, fluent, and natural speech. Challenges, mistakes, and difficulties become opportunities to learn and grow. Patience, consistency, and persistence are the foundation of success. Step by step, practice by practice, learners achieve advanced fluency. With belief, courage, and daily practice, anyone can speak real English naturally, clearly, and confident. Every word spoken, every conversation completed, and every story told builds the skills needed for fluent communication. Improvement is a journey, but with dedication, practice, and the right strategies, speaking real English becomes a natural and achievable skill. For anyone willing to learn,